What's up, guys? Ernest here, back with another video. Before you adjust your screens, I know it's a little confusing right now because you guys see the Miami Heat background. This is going to be a professional wrestling video. Now, for the people that are currently subscribed to my channel, you guys know a little about your boy. But for those of you that are not, if this is the first time that you're tuning into the channel, let me give you a little background. My name is Ernest. I'm also known as Ernest R. Alexander III, ERA. I am a professional wrestler in South Florida. I've been wrestling now, I want to say, for about 17 years. I've been to some of the biggest stages that professional wrestling has to offer. WWE, TNA. I've done a lot of extra work there, done a lot of independent matches down here in Florida. I currently wrestle with Coastal Championship Wrestling, also known as CCW. We're all over the state of Florida. And the reason why I'm doing this today, you guys, and the reason why I'm explaining this today is kind of like what I mentioned earlier. I normally cut Miami Heat videos. My channel is called Miami Heat Talk, but lately I've been posting shorts showing a little bit of my professional wrestling background. I recently did a match with WWE legend Gangrel, and those shorts exploded. Got a lot of views, got a lot of comments, and a lot of my subscribers have wanted me to talk particularly about pro wrestling. So today, we're going to debut the first episode of Wrestling with Ernest. So we're strictly talking professional wrestling. Now, before we get started, you guys, I would really appreciate it if you can like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We're pushing to 5,000 subscribers. I want to branch out a little bit, do a few different things, eventually even possibly talk about Miami Dolphins football, NFL, NBA, Miami Heat. We're going to go over all the topics. But on today's video, with SummerSlam fastly approaching this Saturday, August 3rd, there's been a lot of rumors going on in the internet. So I wanted to cut this video and basically have a conversation with you guys on the comments about it and get your thoughts. First and foremost, we're talking about the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the most decorated wrestler right now in professional wrestling today. He's the top star in WWE. Had a 3.5-year championship title run as the WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion. It was a historic run. His reign was stuff of legends. The only people that surpassed him was Bruno Sammartino, Bob Backlund, and Hulk Hogan. A feat like that hasn't been done in over 40 years. So it's incredible to see a guy like Roman Reigns not only keep the title that long, but also keep it with significance, keep it with interest, having the people still being at the edge of their seats. Brock Lesnar, back in 2017, 2018, 2019 even, he was WWE champion, and he would kind of have a similar schedule like Roman Reigns. He was very part-time, but when he would come back, he would just dominate. Roman Reigns kept everything interesting, I feel, with the storyline with Jey Uso when he first started as champion. Then bringing people back, legends back, like John Cena, Goldberg, to name a few, to fight Roman Reigns. You brought Edge back as well. There was always these entertaining feats that Roman would do. Then he created an amazing storyline with the Bloodline, bringing in Sami Zayn, introducing Solo Sikoa. That whole Sami Zayn storyline for 10 months was incredible, and it kept the title run relevant. Then you have the storyline with Cody Rhodes. That went on for 2 WrestleManias. He defeated Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania 39 only to lose to Cody in WrestleMania 40 with the whole storyline involving Seth Rollins and The Rock. It was beautiful. Now the question needs to be asked, is Roman Reigns possibly returning in SummerSlam? Because after Roman lost his championship, Solo Sikoa took the reins as the new tribal chief, introducing Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, the whole bloodline. So now it's a brand new bloodline with Solo Sikoa as the tribal chief. Now Paul Heyman wasn't happy about that, so they took Paul Heyman out. We recently saw that, which, by the way, beautiful storytelling. This bloodline storyline has been going on since 2020, you guys, and it's still interesting. That tells you something. Paul Heyman not sleeping for 24 hours to have his eyes look crazy for that segment against the Bloodline, impeccable, incredible. Storytelling at its finest. And like I mentioned, you guys, I'm a pro wrestler. One thing that I love, I love the spots in pro wrestling. I love these big spots, the crazy things that people do. But to me, the best thing about pro wrestling, storytelling. You tell a great story, you have me. That's why I love this Bloodline storyline, because it's been going on for so long and it's still interesting. Now, it does make a lot of sense, you guys, why Roman Reigns would return in SummerSlam. Solo Sikoa took out his wise man, Paul Heyman. Solo Sikoa is now challenging Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship in SummerSlam. He's going to have the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa has all this momentum going into SummerSlam. Now, I don't think for a second that Solo's going to defeat Cody Rhodes, but there's a lot of buzz right now saying that Roman's going to return in SummerSlam. Makes a lot of sense. He can stop Solo Sikoa from getting the championship. He can defend Paul Heyman's honor. But if you guys ask me, should Roman come back in SummerSlam? I don't think so. I think this storyline has gone on so greatly, SummerSlam is not the right time. I think the right time is WrestleMania. Now hear me out, you guys, because I'm going to tell you an idea that I have, which I think would be beautiful as a story. Now, this is not on the internet. I mean, I've seen a lot of stories on the internet. I've read Yardbarker. I've read a lot of places where people are saying Roman's going to return to SummerSlam. Roman's going to return with a new enforcer. Roman's going to come back with other members of the Bloodline. I don't think any of that is happening. He's the tribal chief. If he's going to come back, he's going to come back on his own. Maybe he might come back with Jimmy Uso. That's a possibility, but I doubt that. Roman will come out. I think he'll fight the Bloodline, and then, you'll get the Usos come back to help out their cousin. But here's what I think is going to happen. Roman Reigns is the biggest star in the company. So you want to make his big return close to WrestleMania season. Now, what's the beginning of WrestleMania season? The Royal Rumble. Check this out. Solo Sikoa doesn't defeat Cody Rhodes, but he does have a dominating match against Cody, keeping his status high. He goes into the Royal Rumble and he dominates. We know in the Royal Rumble they usually have one guy who's a breakout wrestler who comes out, eliminates multiple people. That's Solo Sikoa. You also have the Bloodline, who would be with him in the Royal Rumble. So there's going to be a moment where the Bloodline is just eliminating one after one after one after one. Maybe it could be something where the Bloodline's just beating the crap out of a bunch of people, and then there's a series of eliminations so a bunch of guys can stay outside. Then you get the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nothing. Silence. Then bam! Roman's music hits. Roman comes out with the wise man comes out first, looks back, kind of like puts his hand out. Here comes Roman Reigns. Comes in the ring, cleans house. Bam, bam, bam. Eliminates one. Now people may say, oh, Roman comes back in the Royal Rumble, that means he wins? No. Why? Because he wants to get them so bad. They touched his wise man. Roman doesn't care right now about the championship. It's about revenge. So while they're all outside with the other wrestlers, Roman hits the ropes, flies over the top ropes, clears all of them. That great spot that he usually does when he's a babyface. Hasn't done it as a heel. That's a great transition into Roman telling the people, you can cheer me now, because I did this big spot. And Roman's not going to come back as his old babyface character. He's going to be the same tribal chief, but fans are just going to cheer him. That's the great thing. When you're in a credible heel and you turn into a babyface, it needs to be done organically. But you can't just, I'm a good guy now. Kind of like what Diesel did in 95 when he was the man and everybody loved him in 94. Then he became champion and he became this white meat babyface. Kind of like Shawn Michaels did too. When you're a heel and the fans start cheering you, they're cheering you for a reason. So there's no need to change your personality. Look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at The Rock. Look at CM Punk. Certain guys that did not change who they were, who just allowed themselves to switch organically. And then after the Royal Rumble, you have the chase. You can have a rematch. You can have Roman Reigns against Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania. This will allow Cody Rhodes to defend the championship against The Rock at WrestleMania, which we've heard is the possible rumor. So you have 2 big headline matches. Then after Roman beats Solo, we can go from there. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think that Roman Reigns will come back in SummerSlam? Do you think it's better, like I'm saying, keep this momentum going with the Bloodline? We've seen this work. Don't rush it. Let it take its course. Let it take its time. Because that's when people pay the most. That's when people pay the most attention. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think my idea about a Roman return in the Royal Rumble leading to a match with Solo at WrestleMania is a good idea? Or do you think something else may happen? Let me know in the comments your thoughts. Let me know, you guys, do you want me to continue these? You know, I love talking Miami Heat basketball, but I'm a pro wrestler. I love talking about wrestling. I love talking storylines, man. This is my thing. So let me know in the comments your thoughts, you guys. Don't forget to like the video. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. We are pushing for 5,000 subscribers, and I definitely need your guys' help. Thank y'all so much for the support, and until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Yeah, buddy.